Hi there. Now we are at the value dignity of labor. Dignity of labor is the conviction that people have when all jobs are considered equal and no job is inferior to the other. A miner works in the mines. An artisan works in a factory. Their work requires bodily labor. When we say that the work of the cultivators, miners, artisans, etc. is as respectable as the work of the clerk, the teacher, the doctor and the lawyer, we mean there is dignity of labor. The same way, the people who do the work of cleaning the latrines, generally known as scavengers, are also doing the job of cleaning up the mess that people create. And there is dignity in this labor also. Dignity of labor simply means that all work is respectable. There is no differentiation or degree of respect that needs to be given to any particular job. The scavengers who do the job of cleaning the night soil and other dirt and sewages, if do not come up for their job for a single day, imagine the population in the society would start shaking as to what to do. Who will do this job? The absence of people to do a particular job will make us understand the importance of that job. If everyone becomes a white collar job person, who would do the blue collar work? So what is the problem in respecting them and supporting them? The Swachh Bharat movement, recently started by Narendra Modi, is an example for this. Gandhi had a high respect for the dignity of labor, and he firmly believed that laboring with one's own body, that is with his own hands and bodies, is the law of one's being, and there was no reason why one should hesitate and feel dissatisfied with one's labor. If we engage ourselves in the cleaning job of the toilets that we use, that labor is dignified. If we expect others to do it for us, let us respect them for that. There are no menial jobs, but all jobs are to be done by human beings. All work is sacred. Abraham Lincoln was born in a log cabin in Kentucky on February 12, 1809, to parents who could neither read nor write. They were illiterate and very poor. He went to school on and off for a total of about a year, but he educated himself by reading borrowed books. When Lincoln was 9 years old, his mother died. Poverty, farm chores, hard work, and reading by the light of the fireplace dominated young Abe's life until he was 17, when he found work in a ferry boat. When Abraham Lincoln became the President of America, his father was a shoemaker, and naturally egoistic people were very much offended that a shoemaker's son should become the president. They were aristocrats who thought it was their birthright to be in the highest government post. A shoemaker's son? On the first day, as Abraham Lincoln entered to give his inaugural address, just in the middle, one man stood up. He was a very rich aristocrat. He said, "Mr. Lincoln, you should not forget that your father used to make shoes for my family. and the whole Senate laughed. They thought that they had made a fool of Abraham Lincoln. But Lincoln, and that type of a person, is made of a totally different metal. Lincoln looked at the man and said, "Sir, I know that my father used to make shoes in your house for your family, and there will be many others here, because the way he made shoes, nobody else could do. He was a creator. His shoes were not just shoes. He poured his whole soul in it." I want to ask you, have you any complaint? Because I know how to make shoes myself. If you have any complaint, get them to me. I can make another pair of shoes for you. But as far as I know, nobody has ever complained about my father's shoes. He was a genius, a creator, and I am proud of my father. See the cases, understand them in depth. Few MCQs are there. Try if you can, but certainly engage yourself with the projects given. Choose any one you like and do it sincerely, following the guidelines, and submit onto the portal. Two things would happen. One, you will imbibe the value for yourself more assertively and be motivated to engage the value throughout your life. And two, you may win HEM award for the best project, and above all, your university will give you credits. Congratulations to you in advance. Hello young friends. So you have seen the cases, known them, and have understood why they are and what they are. There are several people around us like this. Mahatma Gandhi, they say, used to clean his own toilets himself. He was a strong advocate of dignity of labor. Dignity is a fundamentally social phenomenon that arises through interaction, and therefore it depends on a mix of both independence and interdependence. Imagine that you are working for an organization in a particular department, and you're sure that you are true to your work and committed to the work that you do, and you also do it with creativity. If a new boss comes and feels that the work that you do is insignificant compared to the work others do and belittles you, then that would weaken your autonomy you have enjoyed all along and the trust and interest you were working with. It pulls down your morale. This is a common scene from organizations. It may happen to you also tomorrow. This is a serious issue since many of us spend most of our time at work. Work is a major source of dignity. Unfortunately, when dignity is assaulted, a downward spiral is often set in motion. How do you come out of this? Be courageous, continue doing the right thing that you do, have confidence in your own self, and be resilient to stand up with dignity and integrity. Be creative like Lincoln, who turned around the talk to his advantage. If people say that you are useless and the work you do is worthless, quietly show them the absence of a good work from the type that you do is affecting the total growth of the organization. No heated argument is required, but trusting more in your own self is the solution. When people realize that you do not care a damn about anything else but your own work, yours will score there. You have 5 projects here. You may choose any one you like. 4 hours of actual work you must put in by way of meeting people, collecting data, making videos or writing documents, planning a team for collective work, what each team member can do or must do, who will lead, etc. are given as details and they are uploaded. Take guidance from your college professors in charge and try to complete the projects the best way possible so that it creates an impact. You have technology, you have the skill, you have the interest, and above all, you are a very genuine person, courageous person. Document them, videograph them and upload. What are you waiting for? Go ahead.